the Orlando game or the Charlotte game at all, right? We knew, even when it got a little bit grindy there and the Warriors couldn't score in the fourth quarter, they would find a way to win the game. So they do break the mini two-game winning streak. Welcome in studio. Took it to Warriors postgame live. Greg Papa, the Hall of Famer Chris Mullin, and Darrell Wright is with us as well. What a game. We're going to talk to Draymond Green coming up in a moment. In light of the way the game ended on Saturday night, you knew he'd come out with purpose tonight, Darrell. He was flying all around the floor tonight, had 7 quick points in the first quarter. Julius Randle almost matched him with a triple-double, but Draymond really made him work tonight. Yeah, I thought he came out and set the tone early. You know, Julius Randle just got the nod for his first All-Star, so I thought he did a great job on the defensive end. I also thought he did a great job playmaking, so a great bounce-back game for Draymond, and I'm pretty sure he's happy about the win.
Draymond knows going into the game, Coach Thibodeau is going to leave him open, so I thought he was very aggressive offensively to start. And then you saw his assist game. He got 12 assists, his playmaking ability, 9 rebounds. And Pop, as you said, just tremendous positive energy. Looked like he was having fun, smiling. Got the challenge correct.
He did.
So he was just sharp all around the board.
When Draymond's at his best, he not only guards his man, he guards the other 4 guys on the floor, Darrell. And you could see him switching here, there, everywhere. He was all over the floor tonight.
He definitely was. He's a high IQ player, so he knows different rotations on defensive end. So that's why he's always in the right place, because he knows rotations. He knows where guys are going to go. So he's a student of the game. So he looked good out there on the defensive end as well.
Steph gets 37. A lot of those are directed by Draymond, either by assist or telling people to go screen. Wiseman had a good first night back. A lot had to do with Draymond getting him easy dunks. So I said just positive energy all across the board and just a tremendous balanced game by Draymond.
Draymond Green winds up with 7 points tonight. All 7 came into the active first quarter as he made that 3 to open the game, the little bank later on. Didn't score the rest of the game, but still 12 assists, 9 rebounds. He misses by 1 rebound, his first triple-double of the year. He has 24 careers. Last one was against these Knicks last year at Chase. So we'll get to Steph and obviously the return of James Wiseman, but I think in light of the way it went on Saturday night, it was important for Draymond to come out, and you could tell he set the tone tonight. He was looking to bounce back for Charlotte.
Well, he had that positive energy about him. I think after reflecting on what happened in Charlotte, I think the respect and admiration from his teammates helped him. He apologized, and he made amends tonight with his action and his great play.
Definitely. I agree with you, Mully. He came out there and he knew it was time for him to turn that next page and have a short-term memory and, you know, get past that. He knew he had support from his coach and his teammates, and it showed out there tonight. Just like Mully said, he had fun. He was full of energy, so that's what you love to see him out there doing.
And just as Draymond within the game understands what the team needs, I think he understands now this team needs a different type of leadership from Draymond. And that's a learning point, and you know, taking accountability, that is leadership, and that's what Draymond has shown all throughout his career.
We are having slight technical issues connecting with Draymond Green at Madison Square Garden. Hopefully we'll get it rectified if we don't talk to him here. The 3 of us with Draymond will hear him via Zoom on the post-game press conference. But I also think, Darrell, you know, that unit that started the game tonight, and Kevon Looney was back in the starting lineup, they jumped out to a 9-point lead right away. Knicks came back and took a 54 lead at halftime. I think the story of the game, because they couldn't score in the fourth quarter for a long stretch, was that 23-6 run to open the second half, the first 6 minutes to take the lead out to 78-65, and Oubre was flying around. A lot of guys contributed, obviously Steph Curry, and it culminated with Andrew Wiggins sticking that corner 3.
Yeah, that fourth quarter was pretty ugly, but the way they came out the locker room the third quarter, I thought they played with great pace. They were sharing the ball was moving around. Everybody got touches, and this is how, you know, you're supposed to come out. They got easy baskets in transition, and I thought they did a great job coming out the locker room and setting the tone.
Yeah, Darrell, the ball movement and the inclusion of everybody. So the ball was moving around, so the Knicks couldn't key on just leaving Draymond open, right? Because Oubre was contributing. Andrew Wiggins was contributing. We had Wiseman getting dunked. So the offense was spread across the board very well. And when they needed it, Steph was there to make big shots.
All right, so despite that little pad you had, things got ugly in the fourth quarter. And Steve did go back to Kevon Looney to start the fourth quarter. He moved Eric Paschall to power forward. For a long time, the Warriors had one basket, and it really got dicey. But then Steph Curry, the guy you said would go for 40, he got close, Mully, but he came back in to a game that was tied at 97 and hit this big three, and the Warriors never looked back from there.
He made the big shot to put the Warriors up 3 here. And here's Andrew Wiggins attacking the paint, getting Oubre a dunk. So the first half was the Warriors' pace, right? They were on pace for 120 or so. The second half, especially the fourth quarter, the numbers got down to where the Knicks are more comfortable. But Steph Curry was the difference.
Yes.
Making incredible dagger threes. And they get into the free throw line and ice in the game.
Yeah, the closer. He came in, he finished his game. But the bench did a good job. You know, even though it got ugly, they made sure they didn't let the other team take the score up. They kept it there where the starters came back in, and they finished the job.
Coming into the game tonight, Steph Curry, and he did miss the game Saturday in Charlotte, but that does not count. He had scored at least 25 points in 12 consecutive games. The last Warrior to do that, Darrell, was Mully back in the late 80s. Now make it 13 straight games. The last Warrior to do this, an equally great Hall of Famer, Rick Barry, had 17 in a row the year the Warriors won the championship, Mully, in 74-75.
Okay, when Steph gets to 17.
Then it's Wilt Chamberlain at 117. You said he'd go for 40 tonight. He darn near did, Mully. He went for 37.
Of course, he's on Broadway. He's always going to perform on the biggest stage. He performs everywhere. It doesn't matter. But after sharp as ever, dynamic ball hand. Look at this shot here. Buried in the coffin corner. Good defense, not good enough. Take those 3 with you. And here, when the Knicks do play good defense, pinball machine, pinball wizard, out to Steph.
John out here?
Yeah, nothing but net. And Thibodeau's like, come on, man. Come on. What am I supposed to do?
You know what's amazing is Tibbs is a great defensive coach. And he goes into the game knowing he's going to hound Steph Curry. But he's moving without the ball. You can't get him. Draymond's always looking to get the ball back to him. So your whole game plan is to stop the guy, and he still drops 37 on you.
That's why he's so dynamic. He moves without the basketball so well. He reminds me a lot of Ray Allen, Rip Hamilton when he's coming off those down screens. And the way he shoots that basketball is kind of impressive for him to just turn and catch without even, you know, getting his eyes on the basket. So he's one of the best to ever do it. So you love to see him coming off those down screens and then mixing it up, going by guys and being a 3-level scorer, doing it at the basket, mid-range, and the 3-point line.
Pop, what you said is that's what amazes me. Every night, defenses are just concentrating, just trying to shut him down. And he not only he obliterates them. And you know what the really crazy thing is? Thibodeau is probably going to look at his tape and actually say, we played pretty good defense. We stuck to the game plan, and he got 37.
Because they're always looking for him. Draymond Green. And if you do sag off of Draymond Green to give